The first Halloween after everyone died was uneventful as you would expect. I ran naked through the streets, eating stolen candy and drunkenly singing Monster Mash. It's a sort of thing you do when everyone in the world is dead and you've lost everything that matters. Of course, there is no you. There is only me. There's only ever me, and the one sickness left behind to suffer. The second Halloween after everyone died, I was planning on killing myself come the new year. I sat in the ruins of rich person's home. I think he'd been a doctor or a lawyer or something. I wore his crimson silk bathrobe. I smoked his cigars. I was living what remained of everyone else's good life. Then I heard a knock at the door, but of course I didn't. That would have been impossible, except it happened again, and I made my way to the big carved oak door. I slowly turned the brass doorknob and pulled. A 4-foot-tall mummy stood before me in the doorway. There was a line of other children in various costumes. They stretched halfway down the block. "Trick or treat," was all the ghost in the mummy costume said before I slammed the door in this 10-year-old's face. I watched through the blinds as the dead children walked off disappointed. I half expected them to throw eggs or toilet paper. One by one, they faded out of the world until there was nothing but shadow and empty air where they had once been. I guess it's true what they used to say about the veil between its shithole and the next being thinner on Halloween, is that either I have gone insane. I'm probably not insane. Reality is a sharp knife, which I feel at all times. Anyways, as the old song goes, the years keep coming like they did not stop coming. Each Halloween, the children would arrive at my door in their costumes. I'd sit in the darkness and wait for them to leave. Eventually, the children would head off disappointed. I would be alone in the world again. The dead would be dead. No more uncomfortable reminders of lost hopes and dreams. This year was different. Maybe it's the loneliness that's gotten to me. Maybe I've come to accept that I'll be a ghost in the not distant future. Maybe I just miss the way things used to be. This year I journeyed into the remains of what once was a grocery store. After much searching, I found what I was looking for and carried it home. The it in question was a massive bag of caramel and green apple suckers. They were the sort I used to freaking love as a kid. My aunt would give them to me if I stayed still and didn't cry while she cut my hair. This year, when the kids arrived, I was standing in the doorway of that dilapidated mansion holding a big bowl of suckers. I even donned a pair of plastic vampire fangs I had found in the closet. The kids came up to me one by one, by pairs or in pairs. I would compliment their costumes. They'd thank me for the candy. There wasn't any talk of what had happened to them or the world. It didn't matter anymore. Everything was as it was supposed to be. Then the children went away. They were always going to do that. The ghosts in my mind were now my only company. There is always next year I'll be all right. Happy Halloween, I whispered to myself, and I stared drunkenly at the ceiling. Maybe next year one of those smiling faces will belong to my son. He always liked those suckers, too.
What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Ms. Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, please stay pretty.